Hi everyone, it's Megan with Ohio Guidestone, and I'm here today to talk about how to set up your child's learning space at home so that they're organized and comfortable and as focused as possible. So learning at home is not easy. We've been doing it for a while and we'll probably be doing it for a little bit longer. So hopefully you might pick up on a couple tips here that make things go a little bit more smoothly for you at home. The number one thing is having a charged device. So you have a Chromebook or a laptop. Nothing more frustrating than waking up and realizing either you can't find it or it's not charged and you don't know where the charger is. So that's my number one tip, is every night at the end of the day, put your laptop or Chromebook in the same spot charging so that the next morning you know exactly where it is and it's charged and ready to go. The next tip is to keep all your school supplies together and organized. So you might not have a designated spot for learning, an office or a separate desk, and that's okay. We just want to try to keep all your supplies together. So in a bin or a box or something, I made one out of just like a regular shoebox, and I you can see login information and passwords. You can put that on the box. Your child can decorate the box. I put the schedule on the inside of the box, and you can even, like, on the front of it, write school's in session. So pull this out when it's time for the school day and you put it on the desk or the table. It's a signal to everybody that school's in session and we all want to be, kind of focused and mindful of our conversations and everything. So in that school box, you want to keep the essentials. So obviously pencils, paper, notebook. You might have a folder for any papers that you need to keep together, work that needs to be done on paper. For older kids, you might have a calculator in there. And I also like to keep a water bottle close by so kids don't have to get up and leave the table every time they want to get a drink. Another thing you can have in the box or with your school supplies is an alarm clock. So this is a great opportunity for your student to kind of more independently manage their schedule, and having an alarm clock so they can see what time and pay attention to when they have to log into which class, again, is really helpful in helping them develop that sense of independent schedule time management. As far as comfort, you want your child to be comfortable, but not so comfortable that they're going to fall asleep or they can't be energetic and focused. So definitely in bed is not the best place to do school. Preferably at a desk or a table. You preferably want to have your feet supported. So if your child's legs are kind of dangling in the air, maybe put a box or a pillow underneath them, and they might need a pillow behind them so they're sitting up straight. You want to also make sure that the top of your laptop screen is kind of like eye height to your child. So if they're looking up all the time or looking down, that can cause a lot of strain on their back and neck and make it really uncomfortable for them to be sitting all day long. Next tip, good lighting. So you want to have your blinds open. I have mine closed because I'm filming. But you want to have your blinds open and enough light in the room, again, to keep them awake and energized and just in the zone that it's time for school and we can see our work and everything. You also want to eliminate as many distractions as possible. And this is a hard one because we live in our homes. There's more than one person in our home usually. There may be multiple learners. You may be working from home. You have dishes to do and food to make, and there's a lot going on. But as much as we can eliminate distractions, will help our child to focus more and retain information. So again, a separate room is ideal, but not always possible. You can't always have an office or a separate room for the child to be in with a closed door. At least if you can, give your child a spot that's maybe not in the heavy traffic area of the house, right in the middle of everything that's going on. You might want to be able to create almost like a little cubicle with a box or a trifold kind of thing you can get at the store for a couple dollars. Your child can decorate it, and that can be another sign for them that it's time for school. Visually, to eliminate distractions, toys and games and stuff like that, if you can get those out of the way, that's just another thing that can draw your child's attention away from classwork. It may be helpful for you. It might work for you to have your child kind of facing a wall instead of facing out where everything's going on in the house. So that's another option. noise distractions. So very low background music can even be helpful, right? A loud TV is super distracting for your child, and again, makes it harder for them to process and maintain their focus. Headphones can be really helpful in blocking out noises, headphones with a microphone, and blocking out the noises that are going on in the house and helping them stay focused on their Zoom classroom. And the last tip is that at the end of the school day, when homework and classwork is done, to kind of shut down the school day. So if you have your little box of supplies, put everything away, put your Chromebook in the designated spot where you're going to charge it with the charger, and make it an end to the school day so your child can have some downtime and enjoy their time the rest of the day at home. Hopefully a couple of these tips were helpful. Again, it's been hard. Remote learning has been hard on all of us, and hang in there. You're doing a great job.